Hello. Hello everybody. 13 viewers here. Pog. I literally just took a shit. Sorry. I'm back. What I just did, boys, is I just had some dried squid and like 2 sips of beer. I'm not alcoholic. Don't worry about that. Okay? But wait 1 second. I gotta change. Can you guys like spam real quick? Like spam a fucking lot, please. Trying to make this looking good. Oh shit, boy. He long. Oh, he's so long. Okay, can you like type something super long? Like insanely long? I need something like grotesquely wrong. Oh, there it is. Ah, okay. I see. Nice. Oh, that's some long stuff. Oh no, it's missing a little bit. Okay, fine. Fuck. Oh god, that's so long. Okay, that's long enough. Oh god, stop. Jesus. Okay, 1 second. Let me turn this into 900. This is like the little things of streaming that nobody talks about. You know what I mean? It's like the little bitty sort of shit that everybody has to do. But if they're in an agency, then there are people on a payroll doing that for them. But when you're independent, like your girl Crow over here, you gotta do that shit on your own. Nobody's gonna help you. Alright, beautiful. My dear students, I just had a little beer, so I'm gonna be horny all the time. But no, I didn't drink that much, don't worry. I'm already a little bit crazy, as you can see, just like 2 sips of beer, what it does to me. But anyways, let me turn on I'm sweating. What is wrong with me? Oh no, drunk teacher. How do you say shit? We'll get to that part. Okay, let me see. おはようございます。おはようじゃないですよね。もう夜なんだから。Oh, fuck, I didn't plan this through. Oh no. Wait, 1 second. I'm a little drunk. No. I literally just, like took 2 sips of beer, dude. 2 sips. I can't be drunk. That is so, like, pussy. 1 second. Let me put you over here. Can you hear me? Yeah, nice. And I'm gonna put the tablet over here. I'm so hot. Are you kidding me? Jesus. Who the fuck in charge of temperature around here? I'm like boiling, boy. Okay, I've got to put the tablet in. I did not prepare for this at all because I am squid. I'm a squid. I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm not drunk, I swear. I'm a teacher. Okay, I have ethics. I don't get drunk before my classes. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyways, welcome everybody to my class. 17? 16, never mind. I'm not happy anymore. I was happy when it was at 17. I am unhappy now. Returning. Right. Sober time. Hello everybody and welcome to the oh god, I can't work without a Control Z. Are you kidding me? How do I set up my computer? Okay, fine. Oh, this is so bad. All right. So my mother tongue is called so what Tieng means is go, and it means language. Yeah. Isn't that fun? And then Viet means, okay, I don't know. I just know like Betonama. But that, so it means, no, fuck. There's no, yeah, there it is. So my writing's a little slanted. I'm not drunk again. But anyways, this is what it means when you see people saying Tieng Viet. That's what it means, right? Okay. Then I need a bigger fucking, give me a bigger I'm not drunk. Oh, focus. Okay. I don't know why I'm like sweating. Okay, so what I'm going to be teaching you today is, I don't even know, but I'm gonna try. Yes, that's all that matters. I'm gonna try my best. Oh, there's not even music. I am so fucking, I'm not drunk, I swear. Okay. Is there music now? Yes, I have traditional music in the background. I'm such a culture teacher. Do you love me? Do you love me dearly? You definitely love me. Okay, cool. Let me turn on this. 18 viewies. Oh my god. I am so I'm not drunk. Shut up. What the fuck? Stay focused or I'm gonna spank you with this cane. You think I got this as a pointing stick for teachers? No, it's a cane. It slaps your butt. Alright, boys. So, grammar. Let's start with grammar. Okay. And interestingly, because I know a lot of you guys know Japanese, so I'm going to use some Japanese in it so you can understand as well. So grammar in Vietnamese is ngữ. Oh, fuck. Pháp. Isn't that beautiful handwriting? I am so good. And ngữ pháp in Japanese, as you know, is bunpo. So the reason why I'm using Japanese is because it has kanji, and kanji you can understand each of these words. So ngữ and right? Isn't that is so cool. This is so cool. Wow. Okay, cool. Anyways, so the most basic form of Vietnamese sentence is subject, whatever. Subject, so usually a noun, right? Plus adverb if you have any, verb, plus object, plus adverb if you have any. I'm so good at writing. I'm not drunk. Shut up. So this is the letters first. Okay, just calm down. You need to fucking do. You need this shit. Trust me, I'm a teacher. Yes. Anyways. So, so if you just follow this thing, you can make like most of the sentences. Let me show you how. Let me show you how by deleting all this. How do I delete this? Oh my god, this takes so long. Give me like the biggest dick. There it is. No, it's not big enough. I'm not drunk. What? I'm not drunk. Oh my god, I'm not drunk. Okay. There it is. Okay, so for example, we have our thing, right? So subject, adverb if any, verb, plus object, plus adverb if any. Okay? So with this order, you can try. So me is toi. And nobody uses this, but we're gonna teach it anyways. This is like the watashi in Japanese in the way that we don't usually use it when we, speak as normal human beings. We usually use other pronouns. So in Vietnamese, it's a lot of like hierarchies. So age hierarchy, gender, not gender hierarchy, but like, gender differences. So I'm just gonna teach you like the simplest shit here. So toi is that, and then let's say I don't fucking know. So me here is gonna be the subject, and let's say fucking KROWKO is the fucking you here, or I don't know what am I doing? I'm not drunk. This, right? And then verb is like love, obviously, lol. And love is ew. So ew it's kind of like saying ew. It's like when you oh my god, dude, ooh, it's getting hot in here. Oof. I'm not drunk. Stop. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna calm it down. I'm gonna slow it down. Right, so for example, that is that. So I'm gonna say add 1 and add 2 just to make sure. So add 1 is gonna be very, which is like, so you don't have to worry about this. Just like, I'm just trying to like let you know what the structure is, right? And then oh no, this sucks. Oh fuck. Okay, whatever. So you can construct it. So subjects goes first, adverb goes second. So I very love, I don't even know how to speak my own language. KROWKO. So in this case there is no adverb too. Or you can have another what is it called? Sentence. I'm not drunk, please. It's called, so for example, you want to say, I usually eat bread every morning, which I don't. I fucking hate bread. No. I just hate my maid. So it could be toi again, which you can remember this in a very simple way. If you speak French, it's like toi and moi, right? Is that what it's like? So toi is like you. So you just remember like the opposite of that is me in Vietnamese. I don't know if it's making sense. I hope it makes sense. Anyways. Oh, what is that? Your personal chef. Thank you so much. Did you try to whisper sweet nothings? Okay, fine. You guys don't want this? Fine. You guys don't want the boring stuff? I'm just gonna teach you some examples. So for example, this is like the most cheesiest shit you can use, yo, and it's love. And it's not aishiteru, but it's also not 好きだよ。なんか好きだよってあんまり強くないって感じですよね。でも今 fuck I'm switching between whatever, I'm sober. So you just use this a lot, and with couples we use this as well. So that's love. If you want to say you like somebody, it's you guys are gonna like this. You guys can remember it as thick, although the pronunciation is not thick, but it's thick, so it's a little bit different. It's like you gotta So like, okay, I'm trying to explain this. Thick is like your tongue is between your teeth, right? But thick, your tongue is inside of your teeth and it's like above, so it touches the roof of your mouth. Is this music fucking distracting? 1 second. I'm so fucking over this music. 1 second. Okay, so no music anymore. It's fucking distracting. I hate it. Alright. Let's continue. So you can remember it as, if she thick, then I like her, right? So this means like. Okay? Although, you would only say you like somebody when you're confessing. It's like the first time you're confessing and you guys don't really know each other for a long time, so you're like, I like you, you know? Instead of like, I love you. Like, that's a little bit heavy on the first time, but you can do that, you know, wow the girl if you want to do that. Now, what about the subject and the object? Yes. Here's the point. Because hierarchy is so important in Vietnamese, the thing is, wait, let me just put you back here. Okay. The thing is, when we are in a relationship, we usually switch to a hierarchy system where the guy is on top and the girl is on the bottom. Even if the guy is like younger than the girl, it would still sort of go back to the structure, and that is anh. So anh is like older male, right? So that's what it means. Older male, or a guy that is like upper on the hierarchy, whereas the girl is like younger girl. So it doesn't matter, like even if you're liking a girl that is older than you, you would God, stop this. I lost it. Oh my god. Stop. You're not allowed to flirt with your teacher. Stop. Anyways, so right, so this is what it is. Now, if you use this and this and this together, you can get the very simple and the most cliche sentence ever, and that is fuck. No, that is not fuck. This one. So it sounds like anh yêu em. So what it means is, I, the older male, loves you, the younger girl. Obviously, they don't say like the older male than you, but it's just assumed, right? And this is like one of those, it's kind of cheesy, it's, you know, it's a classic, it's cliche, it's like I love you. Simple shit. I'm teaching because you guys want to hear it. It's not like I want you to flirt with you. I think. No, you're not supposed to say thick. But yeah, anyways, you don't have to worry about the signs, but if you want to, I can tell you. It's called the tones, I think. So normally you would only have, you know, and that's it. Well, not really, because in English you guys have a, and stuff. It's kind of like ours, so I'm gonna also teach you, if you want to, what you should do is download the Vietnamese keyboard on Windows right now, and I can tell you how to speak, like how to type Vietnamese. So first of all, you get the A, and A, if you press A, you will get like it sounds like the surprise meme guy, that one. So this one is like, it's like I don't know what it's like, it's just that one. And then aw becomes, yeah, kind of like ah, like it sounds a little bit like your throat gets a bit deeper, you deep throat a little bit, like that's what it is. And then what the fuck, and then okay, so this one, so AF actually becomes ah. So a way that I think is really easy for people to remember the tones, like how you like say stuff, is just follow the lines. for example, this line in this. So this is a line, right? So the line is going from here to here. That's the direction of the line. So your tone also goes in that direction. It sounds like it's going lower, right? So that's what it is. So you just follow the thing. Like imagine if the tone is like a ball rolling on top of this thing right here. So it goes like that. Same thing with like what is it? This one. You see this one very often. So this one, the ball is here and it goes up and then it goes down and then it goes up again. So it's right? That's what it is. So it goes up, So it is very, very, very quick. So that's what it is. Or this one, which is the opposite of this one. The ball starts from here, goes up. So it's right? So it goes upwards. So that's a very simple introduction to tonations. But obviously, you guys are just here to, find out flirty quotes to talk to your Vietnamese crush about. So, what other stuff can we talk about? I guess baby. There's a lot of ways to, call your significant other, your crush, whatever. No, don't call your crush baby. That's weird. But that was interesting. You like it? That's great. So, baby, there are many types of, baby, like pet names. I think one of the things that I like the most is like in the southern Vietnamese, they have this word and it's like gung. So what it means is like cute and like it's like if you say you gung somebody, it's like, oh, I'm spoiling you. I want to pamper you. Like, I love you. I treasure you. That's what it is. Oh my god. Don't make me. I'm going to spank you. Stop. Yes. So that's like, yeah, like honey, baby, like little Mimi, like who's the cutest little baby. Like, it's so fucking cute. And people in the South, they also use this for, just younger people in general. But I really like this in a sort of like a romantic situation. You can also... Oh, what was that? Raven, thank you so much. Nice. Now sit down and listen to this. So this, as you can see, I just taught you this word, right? So that means younger female, right? Or male, to be honest. It just means younger. And this means love. So it's like my love, kind of like that, or like lovely little baby and stuff. It's weird. There isn't a straightforward translation for it, but that I dropped my pen. I'm sober, I swear. That's basically what it is. And for French keyboard, you can do. Yeah, that's almost all of it. We do have one thing that's different from yours, which is these guys. So. 1 second. These guys. That's what we have that you guys don't have, I feel like. It's like a little... I keep calling them piercings because they kind of look like piercings on the letter. But it make it so this one goes from ooh, right? It goes to So if you're moaning, you would say like it would be this, but like times 10. That's how you moan in Vietnamese. Whereas this is like the surprised sound. So this goes from ah to So like like, well, not but like like if you're surprised, you can just type and then it, like, they know that you're surprised, basically. Anyways, my love for you is like a truck. What do you mean? Are you fucking proposing to a country girl or some shit? I was like, what? Yeah, it looks like yeah. What else should I teach them? I guess like the simple verbs. So this means eat, right? This means, I guess, what do you guys usually think? I wonder what simp would like translate to Vietnamese. Like, what would simp be in Vietnamese? I don't think there's a word for that. That's kind of weird. I don't think we simp here in Vietnam, kind of. That's very sad. I wish we would simp here in Vietnam. That'd be so much. Loyal follower. Would it though? Okay, so this here, I don't want you guys to use this on me. It's such a boring fucking thing to ask your lover. So this is like, it's like a joke that we have in Vietnamese. It's like guys who ask you this on texts is very boring. Like they're very fucking, they have nothing to say. That's why they say this. And it means, have you eaten? That's literally what it means. So, what does this mean? Anybody in the class that's good enough to know what this means? I literally just taught you this 3 times now. Anybody in the chat? Yes. Younger. Oh, you're so good, type run. Favorite student, maybe. This year, I literally just taught you too. What does it mean? What does it mean? What it meaning? What did it eat? Oh my god, Tyrant. Oh my goddy body. And then this one, you can say it like you say this in French. Cơm, so this means rice. So that's what it means. Not cool. Yeah, so that. And this one you can say it like, so it's chưa. I wonder what it sounds like. It sounds like chia seeds, but it's not chia seeds. I don't know what. That's not really helping. And so every language is varies. So yeah, so chưa means like yet. Like more kind of. That's what it means. And when you're asking somebody, obviously your tone goes upwards. Em ăn cơm chưa? Like chưa. So yeah, this means younger female. That means eat. That means rice. And we usually use rice as a substitute for, what is it called? Substitute for meal in general. What could rice it gives? I thought you were teaching us What do you mean? Yes, this is meanings. What do you mean? This is Vietnamese. Grammar is important. Well, do you want me to teach you grammar then? That's literally what I taught you though. It's like, what the fuck? Just follow this stuff. So, these go home. So, this one, if you have it, verb. Oh, I shouldn't use sub, right? That's such a fucking like amateur shit. It should be this. Oh, this is more like adjective, isn't it? Adverb 1, if you have it, plus verb, plus object, plus adverb 2, if you have it. So that's the basic, I think that's like the most basic grammar. Obviously, if you go down the more sort of dialogue kind of thing. Yo, can you mute Thunderbolt for a second? But anyways, like, if this is like the most basic shit. You can just take this, apply anything you want to it, and it would be pretty simple. So I want to also like tell you guys how like the hierarchical sort of, what is it called, system in Vietnamese. So you have as you remember. Actually, let me just do this. So it's like, I guess I'll just go down to cháu. Like we can have, you know, cháu cháu chít, but like we'll just stop at cháu. So what cháu means is like what you would call yourself when you're referring to your grandparents or uncle or auntie, right? So up above, one step above that is em. So em is younger, but it's not too young to a point of like cháu. And then you have up here, you have anh or chị. So anh is the otoko? What is it? I forgot the fucking male, right? And then this is female. Stop. And then you have chú hoặc là cô. So chú is, so anything up here is like that. So that is like uncle or auntie, but it doesn't have to be, you know, your actual family members. It's just based on age alone, and also gender. And then you have ba, and this is actually gender neutral, so you can use this both for both thingies. It's basically like older, how do I say this? Older than uncle and aunties, but younger than grandparents, if that's what it, you know, what it means. And then this one, wait, let me see this real quick. Okay. And then above that, you have ông, and that is like grandpa, and ba. So this is really cool because you can just remember it as oba-san. So oba-san, it's the same thing, right? So that's sort of, I mean, you know, above that you can go up like go or some shit, and that means like you're really fucking old. But you can just use this sort of ladder, and it's an age ladder, to refer to people. So for example, I think I like to keep it as a sort of 10-year difference, around 10-year difference. So each of these steps has like 10-year difference between them. Like that. So for example, I'm 19 and then my cousin who's 9 is gonna have to like, well, not really, because that's really like cousin sort of thing. Not really, I don't think so. I don't know how to fucking say this. I'm just like trying to analyze my own culture, and this is really hard. But basically, if I meet a guy and he's like 20 years older than me, then I'm gonna call him oh god, it's not 10 years then, it should be like 5 years. Fuck. Okay, you get the idea, right? You get the idea. It's like not a very like big age difference, but you get a feel for it. Like if somebody is too old for you to call anh as like a brother or like a you know, lovable age, then you should call them uncle, just to be safe. If he's at an age where you feel like, okay, if I call him anh or brother or, you know, possible love interest, that'll be weird, then that means you should definitely call him uncle. That's basically like the point about that. What else? Oh yeah, I didn't even tell you how to fucking say hello, dude. Okay, so hello is xin chào. So you see this all the time. I'm just gonna straight up say this. Nobody fucking uses this in Vietnamese, right? You see this all the time. Everybody's trying to be Vietnamese when they say xin chào. It's like the least Vietnamese shit you can say. We always say hello these days, or like yo, or like, you know, go. I mean, we just never say this. Don't say this if you want to sound Vietnamese. But what this means, this is kind of like wishing for, it's like onegaishimasu kind of, and this is like salute, like hello. But this is kind of like konnichiwa. It's not like time specific, so it's not like hello, like not good morning or anything. What do you call someone who's like an older boyfriend? I literally just taught you that. Like what? So an older boyfriend is this. And an older girlfriend is chi. But usually they would call it M. So M means younger female. But even if you're in a relationship with an older female, they would usually keep this sort of, you know, sort of relationship, like anh and M. It's even like cuter because it's like, you know, obviously she's older than you, but now you enter this relationship, so she kind of like willingly submits to you kind of and becomes the bottom, and so she kind of like reverts to this younger female role. No, I didn't say uncle. I said if you meet a guy, right? And you're like, okay, I think if I call this guy anh, which means brother slash, you know, like anh means like, anh is like the age that is okay to love. Like if you're a girl and you call someone anh, it sort of assumes that this guy is around the age where I can, you know, possibly fuck. Like you can see yourself being in a relationship with this person. Doesn't mean that doesn't mean that if you call them that you're gonna date. It just means like I'm trying to make it easy for you to like imagine the age range, right? So no matter what your age is, like for example, you're fucking 60, right? But then you meet this guy who's like 65 and you're like, okay, you know, this is like an age where I could possibly date. Then you can definitely call them ang. Like they're 4 years older than you. And yes, they are very old, but to you, that's within your date range. And so that's fine. So you can still call them this. Whereas if you're like, I don't know, fucking 20, like me, and I meet a 40-year-old guy, and I'm like, I love daddies, but like that's a little too old, for example, then, I mean, just hypothetically, I'm not saying that 40 is old, but like, I'm just saying, right? Let's say 50. Well, no, 50 is more like back, but like 40, right? 45, 42, whatever. And that's the age range where you're like, maybe I'm not super comfortable dating this person. Then you start calling them uncle, and uncle is chu. But yeah, usually you guys are just sticking to this sort of I am sort of situation, because we're all kind of around roughly the same age. So you're 21, you're just 1 year older than me. Obviously you're not. I'm kidding. Okay, next thing. So I'm just, you know what, I don't want to teach you guys these cliche pieces of shit. I want to teach you guys what people actually say. So sorry is xin lỗi. So it's really cool because if you remember what we just what is it called, like what we just learned, xin basically means like onegaishimasu, kind of like that, right? So I'm like drawing super quickly, but like it's kind of like, please give me that, like give me that, you know, like you're requesting something. And this is fault. This basically means fault. So could I please get that fault? It's like, could I please receive, like, that is my fault. So that's what it means. So sorry is like, yeah, please make me feel, don't worry about it. That's what it means. So when you're saying sorry to somebody, you are asking for them to sort of put the fault on you, like put the blame on you because it's your fault. What's next? Oh yeah, thank you. So thank you is cảm ơn. So cảm is the same as kang. So it's basically to feel, right? And ơn is like, I don't know the kanji for it, but it's basically like gratitude. That's what it is. So you feel grateful for something, and that means thank you. It's really cool when you like sort of unpack these words and you actually understand what they mean instead of just come on. No, it's kind of like that, but yeah, so it's cảm ơn. So that's what it means. You could also say, what else? Look at you guys just speaking Vietnamese. What else do you want to learn? I only want to teach stuff that you want to learn, you know? Oh, we can also play, like, we're gamers. So how do you say play games? So play is chơi. Chơi is play. And you can use this for a lot of stuff, right? So you can use this for games. You can use this for a musical instrument, right? You can use this for fucking drugs. You can use this for hoes. You can use this for a lot of shit. It just basically means play around with that. How to curse someone. No, you should never curse. I'm not gonna touch. What? I'm not gonna touch what? I'm not gonna teach cursing, because I think that's like such a cliche thing. Every time that I see a student teach a foreign student, like, yo, you want to speak Vietnamese, and then they teach them a swear word, I think that's like the lamest piece of shit you could do. Like, could you be a little bit creative, or like, you know, have at least something original in your life? Everybody does this shit. Everybody does this. It's not original, so I'm not gonna do it. But anyways, right, so you can also ask for bread in Vietnamese. So bread is bánh mì. So if you see this and you're like, wait a minute, that looks a little bit familiar, that's because our moderator name is bánh bao. So the reason why, it's really interesting. So bánh is kind of like pang in Japanese. That's literally what it means. It just means like a pastry. Mì here means bột mì, so it means wheat. That's what it means, right? That's like the specific thing that makes bread. Whereas this here, you also have the pang part, but this means like what is it? Like to cover, to like sort of maki, sort of like what is it, like roll? Well, not really roll, but it's more like covering something. For example, if you add this word plus the word what is it? Hand. So cover, hand, and that would equal a glove. You know what I mean? Like that sort of covering where you cover the entire thing. So bánh bao means dumpling, and the dumpling is basically having all your ingredients covered by the pastry. So that's why it's called like covering pang, like covering pastry. That's what it means. So this here means bread. So bánh mì, it means pastry, like wheat pastry, right? So that's what it means. Yeah, make me for a restaurant. Yeah, make me is like a very simple thing, but it's quite a signature dish in Vietnam. You can definitely try that. What other words? I guess I can teach you. I don't know if you guys, I think most of you guys know Sinek. What the fuck is Sinexy doing? He's just Vietnamese now. Where's the bathroom? Nice type. You're such a, I love you. What? Amazing student. My pet student. Yes. Anyway, so where's the bathroom? So, okay, I'm gonna deconstruct this for you. Oh, fuck. I forgot my own language for a second. Okay, so I'm gonna deconstruct this for you. So this here, this means room, and it's the same meaning as this kanji. I'm trying to use like Japanese as well because I think Vietnamese owes a lot from Chinese, and so we use this sort of like a straightforward translation from kanji. So I think if people learn Japanese, it will be really useful for them to have these sorts of associations. This means hygiene. So I don't even know, maybe this means like protect or something, but yeah, this basically means hygiene. You just gotta know that. So hygiene room, so it's kind of like tearai, right? Like washing your hands, but basically hygiene room equals toilet. So means kind of aru, like is, kind of is, but this is like space is, and this here is doko, like where, and this here, this is a very interesting part in Sinexy, stop. This is a very interesting part in Vietnamese speech, and it's basically to show what is it called? It's basically to show respect. So if you are somebody who is lower in the hierarchy structure, whether in age, whether in, you know, like roles or anything, you have to add this to the end of your sentences to be respectful, to be, you know, a person with education. That's what they would say. So it's pronounced ah, right? And you add this to it's kind of like it's not like a please, it's more like a just know it's a sign that you're lower than them, you're inferior to them, and that you're respecting them. So if you only say this sentence like phòng vệ sinh ở đâu, then you would sound very rude. It's like, you know, like, where the fuck is it? Where the fuck is it? Whereas you add and you become this most respectful, cultured, educated person ever. So just remember to add that. Just to be, you know, polite. People, like, even if people are, you know, in formal situations where people are kind of like roughly the same age, kind of, but their position is lower, they also use this in their sentences. So respect is something very important. Whereas if you're, you know, talking to your friend or something, you can just forget about this. So that's what it is. So phòng vệ sinh ở đâu, and possibly if you're trying to be polite. Or you can just say toilet. So toilet, we actually like literally take your word, but we say it in a very like Vietnamese way. So toi, right? And then let, and then you can just add the doko. No, and then possibly if you want to. So this is the where part, right? And you know, more specifically, it means like, what the fuck? Oh jeez, it means like is where, because is this. That is not like strictly is in the way that is, but it's more like is specifically for space. So for example, the word is, right? Like the word this or some shit. No, not that word. This word, right? In French or something, is this one. La. So that's what we call it. La. So you can use this, for example, like I am a VTuber. So I, as we learned, is tôi. La. So it is, right? I is. But yeah, I am. And then VTuber. That's the adjective. So that's how you use this. But you can't use it in the way that's like, I'm hungry. You can't use that. Because what we do is we just sort of shorten everything. So it's more like a sort of unga bunga language. It's like, I hungry. So tôi đói, and đói is hungry, right? So we just literally do that. You don't need is, you don't need am, you don't need whatever the fuck. It's pretty simple. One more thing that I think is very interesting to learn about Vietnamese is the tenses. This is probably one of the best things about Vietnamese, I think, is that we don't have conjugations. So for example, you have is, are, and then aren't, and then weren't, and then, you know, like wouldn't, and all this stuff. We don't have that, right? Or you have like, I don't know, fucking, what is it? Blah, 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 blah. I forgot the word. Like sing, sang, sung, or some shit. We don't have that. You only have to remember 3 things. So this, đã means past. So like more, kind of. And then đang. So đang is like present, what is it called? Present continuous? Present continuous? PC? Is it called present continuous? I don't remember what it's called. It's kind of like nagara, but not really. But it's basically like verb ing. That's what it is. Like something's happening. So this is like verb ed, like that. And then this one, sẽ. So sẽ is future. And it basically means like will. We don't have that in Japanese. We just have like normal, like masu, I guess, you know, must form, or like biru form. But it's just like V will. How do we say that in, like, I will? Yeah, I guess so. So you only need to remember these words. That's all you need to know the tenses of Vietnamese. And how do you know this? You just use these in front of verbs, and that's it. That is it. You don't need to conjugate them. You don't need to do the sing, sang, sung piece of shit. You don't need all that fucking joke, right? You just need to add these before them to turn them into different tenses. Suck at English, indeed. Now, I'm going to show you how, like, powerful this is. So, đã, right? Đang and sẽ. So these are the tenses. So past, present continuous, oh wait, and then future. You can use this for any fucking word ever. Like the one we just talked about. So ăn, right? It's eating. So đã ăn means you have eaten. Like you ate, kind of, yeah. And then đang ăn is like you're eating. Sẽ ăn means you will eat. Ngủ means sleeping. Sleep. So đã ngủ means, what does it mean, guys? Come on, put in the chat. I need to see you engaging with our subject. What do these things mean? What does đã ngủ mean? Come on now, you have 5 seconds. No, it doesn't mean sleeping. None. I literally just taught you. Slept. Okay, good boy. And then đã ngủ means, what does it mean? Oh, it's super duper easy. Confused. It's fine. It's fine. You're doing great for your first time. Sleeping. Beautiful, Brad. And then sẽ ngủ. One thing that I always tell myself and always fail to. It means we'll see. Beautiful. Yes. So you just gotta remember these words. Like, please, if you want to remember anything about verbs, please remember these words. That's all you're gonna need. So even if you learn, I don't know, like 5 verbs, you will have actually learned 15 ways to use the verbs. Even if you just remember 5 words, like that's all you need. You just need to add these guys. You just need to add them, and you're gonna be fucking amazing, dude. So it's really easy. Just gotta do that. Remember these things, okay? Remember them. Remember them. Okay. So it's about the verbs. I can teach you some, I don't know, let's see. Let's teach some adjectives, right? Because we need to show our sadness or our happiness. So happy, not really happy, but more like glad or joy. We usually use vui. It's a very simple one, vui. This basically means like, you know, I'm kind of feeling like I have a good mood, sort of like that. But if you really want like happiness, as in happy, then it's very simple to remember. Like, remember the H and the P in happy, and it actually translates to hai phúc. Isn't that cool? Really cool. You can remember that. So that means happiness. Like, I'm so fucking happy that I'm alive. Like, that's the level of happy. Or if you want to say like, I hope you guys have a happy life forever after, to a newly wedded couple, you would also use this one. So that's happy. Whereas sad, you would say this, buồn. So you're sad, buồn. This you could also use, I guess, unhappy. No, I don't think unhappy. Yeah, sad is just this, buồn. Simple stuff. I'm cool. Oh yeah, you can. Oh my god, I should also tell them about the không thing. I'll tell you that later, I guess. But no, it's not buồn. It's buồn. So this, you write it like that. It's an O. That's how you say that. So if you want to say I am sad, you don't actually say I am sad. You don't use that. But you turn it into I sad. So tôi buồn. That's what it is. That's how you do it. And with adjectives, what you gotta do is just immediately after the subject. So there is no like verb in it or some shit. There's no I am, no she is. Straight up, she sad. Tôi buồn or cô ấy buồn or something like that. So it's really easy. It's actually like so much easier than English in some aspectives. I'm not drunk anymore, I don't think, but like I'm very fucked up today. But yeah, like it's so simple, right? It's so simple. One thing that Wolfie just reminded me of is this. So this is also a very useful word to know, and it means no. It means no, but it also means like not, and it also means nothing, or like you don't have something. So this is very versatile. You can add this into like in front of every adjective, and it would mean you don't feel that way. So for example, as we just learned, đói means hungry, right? So if you say I am not, and this is also usually what is it called? Like usually shortened into KO. That's how we text it. So I'm just gonna write it here. So whenever you see KO, you know, some Vietnamese is typing and then they have this thing, that's what that means, and it means no. So if they say không đói, that means they're not hungry. Or if you want to say you're not happy, and you're, you know, which means that you are sad, then instead of saying sad, you can say, so vui is happy, right? So you can say không vui. So I'm not happy equals I'm sad. So tôi không vui equals tôi buồn. It's so versatile. You can also add this in front of verbs to show that you don't do something. And usually you will add this like in between the tense. So the tense words, the đã, đang, sẽ that I taught you, the three holy tenses words that you really have to remember. So tense word, then không, then verb. So for example, I will say I will not eat. The way I would say that is I is tôi, right? Tense verb is sẽ, which is will. Không, which means not. And then verb eat is ăn. So tôi sẽ không ăn, I will not eat. That's what it means. Simple, right? Very, very simple. Easy like a bit toasting. Yeah, I think I guess I could teach you a non-formal word, this one, which I use a lot. I'm guilty of using this a lot. What this physically and literally means is like spilling. Like it means like you're spilling everywhere, like you're dropping it everywhere. Now this could mean you're dropping poop everywhere. You're dropping, I don't fucking know, pee everywhere. You're dropping shit everywhere, right? So you can use this to mean like very, like super, like oh my god, like whoa, like Jesus, you know? This is a very intense word, and it's also sort of cursing kind of stuff. So for example, the thing that I just taught you, đói means hungry, right? So if you're saying like, oh, I'm hungry, you can just say tôi đói. But if you're speaking informally to a friend, you can say "Đói vãi." That means I am fucking hungry. Like, I'm so fucking hungry. I would eat anything right now. So that's, I think you guys are gonna use this. Oh my god. Like, you guys are gonna totally use this so much. But yes. But this is like, it's like a supplementary word, so it's not, you don't use it as a verb, as Wolfie just used. You don't really use it as a verb. We use it as like the last part of a sentence. Thank you, Mingma. To sort of, yeah, it's like fucking. Like, it's, you know, like, it's fucking bad, or it's fucking good, it's fucking something like that. It's very informal. It's sort of, like, you wouldn't say this in front of your teacher, or you wouldn't say this in front of your superior, your parents, or anything like that, but you would use this with your friends a lot. So yeah, that's how you use it. I would, you know, people also add stuff after this, you know, like shit, poop, or pee, or whatever the fuck, but like, I do not want to teach you guys those things. They also have bullets for some reason. I guess bullets like a substitute for poop, but like, yeah, just don't just don't use that. Legitimately, I would want you guys to sound native but not rude, because, you know, that's all the point of this. You want to be respectful to the language, right, and to the people, but you also want to surprise the fuck out of them. Yeah, okay, I don't want to teach them that, so don't say that. Okay, we have, let's see, I think we've been doing this for quite a while. Has it been an hour? It's been an hour, so one last thing to teach. What do you guys want me to teach before we end the session today? Yeah, it's pretty immature. It's pretty rude, I would say. So one last thing to teach. What do you guys want me to do before we settle in for the night? Big. Why does it have to be such a... Okay, fine. So big is very simple. It's just to. That's it. To. And that's it. That's the simplest shit ever. And you can also add the thing that we just learned. To means like fucking huge. That's what it means. Okay, I really want to fucking mute you, so don't fucking say shit like that. Okay, at least you'll, like, literally don't get banned, dude. Teach me about D at the end. What do you mean? Oh, as in like the end of the sentence? That means like please, kind of. It's kind of like yo, like しようよ or some shit, like, you know, 一緒に行こうよ. It's kind of like that. Like, please, can we just do that, or, you know, please do that. But it's a very complex one, actually. I want to hold your hand. D as a, how to say sheesh. I guess you can say, you can use the word that I just taught you as like bye, but like extended, so it's like bah! like that. Like that. That could be sheesh. It's a very versatile word. It's kind of like yabe. It's like, yeah, it's like that. Yeah, it's literally, it's kind of like that. Yeah. But I wouldn't, you know. Man, sit on, what the fuck? Do you want to say I'll hold your hand? Okay, I hold your hand. I want to hold your hand. Oh my god, it's so cheesy. Okay, so I'm assuming you're talking to your crush. So, and you're a guy, I'm assuming. I'm just assumptions these days. So it would be ang, right? So it would be so older male. That's what it would means. And then want is mun. So mun means want. And then namtai, that's the verb. Namtai is like nigiru. Nigiru is like when you know, like nigiri, onigiri. So it's the same sort of motion. Oh fuck. So it's the same sort of motion as when you're making an onigiri, so that's why it's like the same verb. And tai is like te, so it's your hand. That's nigiri. I fucking nigiru, actually. Nigiru. Te o niguru. And then em is younger female. So it's assumed after you put this and this like sort of right after each other that the hand belongs to the girl. So you don't have to say guo, which means like of, or like her or his, or you know, it shows possession. So you don't need this. You only need to put like the noun, which is hand, right in front of the subject. Or, well, I guess they're both subjects at this point, but they're like a phrase. So it's assumed that it is her hand that you want to hold. But yeah, that's what it means. It's very, you can change this. I mean, this kind of means a little bit more force than, let's say, gum. So gum means hold. Gum actually means hold. Yeah, actually, this is like more of a direct translation. Although this is what, you know, is romantically more common. They use that more common. But you can also use this. This is a much more gentle sort of holding, whereas this is like I want to like squeeze. Well, not really squeeze, but like hold it tightly. But yeah, so that's literally the end of this. Yeah, grab. Right. It's kind of like that. So that's the end of this lesson, everybody. Thank you so much for joining in. I'm really happy that you guys are into Vietnamese. Kind of proud of my language. I really love it. I wish I was better at it. And I think I will try to... Thank you guys. Aw. Thank you. You guys are amazing. You guys are very smart students. Really amazing. Really energetic, enthusiastic. And that's great. How about goodbye? We don't usually use tạm biệt, which is what, you know, people usually say. We just say like, see you in the next video, or whatever the fuck, or like bye. That's what we usually use, just bye. So yeah, bye. See you guys. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.